know what to do for homework. You are muted.
Muted.
Not anymore.
Muted.
Muted. There we go. All right, well, let's first things first, we got to start with the flag salute. So go ahead and stand up. If you have a hat on, just remove that. Face flag. Oh, we'll wait till she comes in, or whoever, he or she, can't tell who
I
it
think
is.
it's Weston.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
Come on in. We're just getting ready to do the flag salute. Find a seat. You can put your stuff down and just stand and face the flag. You know where you want to go? Where are you gonna go? Back there or up here? Okay,
Oh, right there.
there we go. All right, let's face the flag first. Oh, take your beanie off and take your hat off, Grayson. Salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Nice, okay. Page 43 in grammar today. 43. Nice, good job. Get your pens and or pencil, whatever you like to use for grammar. It's either way for me. 43. We are talking about prepositions. This might be new to some of you. Raise your hand if you've heard that word prepositions before. Oh, good. Kind of, you're like, kind of. Okay, that's good. Some of you have and some of you haven't. So we're gonna be on page 43 first. So go to page 43.
Right here.
Okay, you can don't write on that other page for now. So Brady, do you mind scooting yours over so that you can share with Hallie just for the lesson today so she can see that? All right, preposition. A preposition starts a phrase. I'm at the top of the page there that shows the relationship between a noun or a pronoun and another word in the sentence. So a prepositional phrase always begins with a preposition and ends with a noun or pronoun. The phrase may have adjectives in between, but never a verb. The noun or pronoun that ends the prepositional phrase is called the object of the preposition. When the object of the preposition is a pronoun, it will be one of the objective case pronouns. These are pronouns that you know: me, you, him, her, it, us, them. So don't worry about the objective case pronouns and all that, because you will learn that again. But just know that sometimes a prepositional phrase ends on a pronoun. Sometimes it ends on a noun. So it's a group of words, okay? And they all, what's a noun? Who can tell us what a noun is? Hallie. Person, place, or thing, right? Okay. So it's a group of words. The prepositional phrase is a group of words, but look at the bottom of your page right here. Look at the very bottom of the page. Those are the prepositions. They are words. Yep, let's read them all. It's going to be a lot. So you guys ready to read that list? Come on in, Levi. And while you're getting seated, that's okay. We're on page 43. We're going to read a big list of words. You guys ready to read it? Ready, read. Aboard, about, above, according to, across, after, against, along, amid, among, around, as, at, because of, before, behind, below, beneath, beside, besides, between, beyond, by, concerning, despite, down, during, except, for, from, in, inside, instead of, into, like, minus, near, of, off, on, onto, opposite, out, outside, over, past, regarding, since, through, throughout, to, toward, under, underneath, unlike, until, unto, up, upon, with, within, without. Phew! Those are all of them. So the prepositional phrase begins with one of these words. If you have a Post-it note in your bag, one of these, you need one if you have one. If you don't have one, maybe you can borrow one from a friend. You just need one. So like if you have a pack of them, maybe share them with somebody. But see how this bottom part right here is the sticky part? You're going to write on this end of the Post-it like this. Good morning, Ryland. Do we have a seat for you? Here. I don't know where all the chairs went. Let's see, where should we squeeze you in? Can we squeeze you in over here by Bailey? Can we squeeze at the end here? Will that work? It's a little tight. I know Hallie's gonna be a little squished, but is that a good spot?
No, I got some. No.
We're on page 43. And we're just making a Post-it that says prepositions. And I want you to write it on this end. See how it's not sticky there?
Person.
Put it upside down. We're still on page 43.
Oh my God,
What everybody's doing now. Is everybody here? Are we missing?
No,
anyone?
Weston.
Oh, Weston, that's right, okay. Thank you for sharing. All right, did you guys write that down? Prepositions?
Yeah.
Like this on the sticky note, like that?
I just got mine out.
Because what you're gonna do is stick it on this page so it sticks. It's okay if it covers some words here, but it's gonna go past the page like that. So when you close the book, you'll see it. See that? Which is nice because you're gonna need this list of prepositions. It's gonna help you on your homework, okay? Eliana, I need you guys both to do what your mom said, okay, this morning. So don't forget, I need you to be quiet so you can hear and so everybody else can hear. Yes, Bailey.
Me and him don't have one.
Oh, you don't have a Post-it? Can you
Wait,
guys share a
wait,
Post-it? Levi has one, I think. Can you pass it down, you guys? Grayson can pass it down, or somebody pass it down. There we go. All right, so these are groups of words. The prepositional phrase is a group of words that is we're gonna underline it actually in this book. You're gonna write it on this end of the Post-it, so it's sticking out like that. It says, memorize it, preposition plus noun, but no verb. Okay,
Preposition.
after you label that one, you don't have to label any others, okay?
Just in case I need help.
Okay, but I don't want you to miss what I'm gonna say next, because it's good, and you need to remember it. So the way to find it in this book, it says, where it says find it here, use the list below to find the prepositions in the sentence. So you're gonna use this list, that's why we marked it. And then once you find a preposition, ask what to identify the noun or the pronoun that ends the prepositional phrase, okay? And then it says mark it, underline each prepositional phrase, and start the underline under the preposition and end with the noun. That's how you're gonna mark these. You're not gonna label it, you're just gonna underline the whole phrase. Look at the example right here where it says after breakfast, right here. After breakfast, the soldier with the magical brass horn walked over the bridge. Look for the word after. Do you see it on the list down below? After. You guys give me a thumbs up if you see after. Okay, good. It's there. So after is a preposition, and then you ask what? After what? And it says after breakfast. There's your noun. So that's underlined. You see how it's underlined right there? How about with? This part that's underlined. Do you see with in that list below? If you see with, give me a thumbs up. I see those thumbs. With, and then if you ask yourself with what? With the magical brass horn, that's the whole phrase. So you underline it. And then the last example in that sentence is over the bridge. Do you see the word over in your list? Oh, you already saw it. That was quick. Over is near the O's. And over what? Over the bridge. So that is the prepositional phrase. All right, now you can turn to page 45. Page 45. And I get my little plastic thing here. Does anybody want to read the sentence to them? Anybody feel like reading it? Okay.
I always feel like reading.
Good, you can read it.
Okay, at the end of summer, they took their 3 gifts with them and visited a neighboring king.
Yes, good. Neighboring, it looks like it could be a verb, but it's actually telling which king it is. Neighboring, what do you think that means, neighboring?
Like, neighbor, like a nearby king or something?
Nearby, that's right, he lives nearby, so put a check by vocabulary, got that. And then there's 3 articles, remember those are a, and the, go ahead and find those by yourself.
Excuse me?
Yes,
I did all of them that we learned. I did homophone, adjective, and prepositions.
okay, so you're done, I don't need you to mark anymore, that's okay, good, you can leave it just like that. So 3 articles, did you guys find those?
I found 2. I found 2. I found 3.
Good, which ones did you
I found
find,
3. I found
Delilah?
3.
The, and a.
Oh, I said that.
The, and a, so those should have AR on top of it. The, and a. And now there's 4 nouns. Who wants to do the nouns? Who knows where the nouns are? Rylan. Raise your hand if you want to do them next time. Say it again. King is a noun, good.
Sorry.
Wait, it's Rylan's turn. What else? Summer is one. Gifts is one, yep.
And then there's one last one.
One last one. This one's a little tricky to find.
Oh,
Grayson, you know what it is?
and.
It's end. It's because it has the word the right before it. Anytime you see an article, you know there's a noun coming. It might be the next word or it might be a little bit after that. All right, those are the 4 nouns. And then we have 2 pronouns. Who can find the pronouns? Somebody who hasn't gone yet. Hallie. Them is a pronoun, good. And they, good. Yeah, did you notice there is THEY''R? That's the wrong one, huh? Did you notice that? What should it be? Do you know what it should be? It's an adjective, but how should we spell there? It's a homophone, yes. Do you know how to spell it though, the right way? So if it belongs to them, Brady, how should we spell it? Yes, very good. THEIR. So let me show you how mine looks here. You're going to draw a line through there with the apostrophe RE and write THEIR, but that is an adjective. So Hallie's right. Hold on, Grayson. That it's an adjective there. That's not a pronoun because it's telling whose. So on top of there, THEIR, I want you to put ADJ for adjective. Yes.
And also, the second word of beginning the, so it says there's 3 articles that the is not. Uh-oh. I thought you said TH.
That is not an article.
Excuse me?
That is an article.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what you mean.
It's
Hallie.
a.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Oh.
We're looking for 2 other adjectives though. Grayson, do you know where the other 2 adjectives are?
I'm stuck. I don't know what the other pronoun of they.
They and them. Yeah, I'm looking for adjectives though. Levi.
It's 3 there and neighboring.
Good. 3 there and neighboring. Very good.
I forgot what.
Because it's telling how many gifts. There's 3. ADJ. And which king is it? It's the neighboring king. So that's also an adjective. Now, this is the new part. We have 3 prepositional phrases in here. Do you see any word in that whole sentence that's in the list on the page before? With. So with what? With or with who, basically?
With them.
With them. So you see where it says with them? You're going to underline it. With them. That's one phrase. Okay. And then Eliana, where's the other phrase?
At the end of summer.
At the end. Oops. It's actually just at the end. Remember, it stops on a noun. And is a noun, right? At the end.
But summer's a noun too.
Summer is a noun too, but there's another preposition in there. Does anybody see the 3rd preposition? It's another word that's in the list. Brady? Of, good. And then what's the whole phrase? Of the summer. So basically those are 2 separate prepositional phrases. Does that make sense? So with, at the end, at the end, and you're not drawing a line through it, you're underlining it actually. And then of the summer and with them, those are the 3 prepositional phrases. You're gonna have these in your homework from now on. So make sure you look on that list, look for the word, and then you draw a line under it until you get to a noun. That's how you know, or you can ask yourself of what or with what, okay, those kinds of things. Yes, Eliana.
We have to do the capital and mark and homophone.
Capital's easy, that's at, right?
Yeah, the
End mark,
is at the end of
period, and then we already did the homophone,
So we're
right?
done.
So we're done.
Do we have to do another story?
Oh, we'll talk about that in a second. Any questions about grammar before we move on? All right, so use that list to help you with your homework. Go ahead and put away your grammar books then. And get out your binders. And everything from your front pocket.
Camels.
Binders.
After
Yes.
Halloween,
Yes.
I said, it's the holiday season now that Halloween's over, so I just started dancing.
Seems a little early for Christmas music, but I know a lot of people do.
My sister put it on in July.
In July. Oh, boy. That's super early. All right. I know. We all love Christmas. It's going to be fun.
We already have her. My mom says.
Do you really? Oh my gosh. That is really early.
My
That's
mom
funny.
said I said I asked my mom what are you most excited
Camels.
for?
Uh-huh.
I asked her, are you more excited for Thanksgiving or Christmas? And she said Christmas.
Oh, yeah. That's a tough one because I like both. All right. Get out everything from your front pocket about camels. And the first thing we're going to look at together is the checklist.
Okay.
That's this one. It looks like this with the little boxes on it. This goes with every story you guys have. Okay, you're going to put away your grammar, Grayson. We're in the binder now, and you should get out your papers. Well, you should have papers right here in your front pocket for camels. Where's your work for camels? I want you guys to keep whatever we're working on during the week in the front pocket of your binder, then you know where it's at, okay?
Why are there 2 checks in ally?
I mean, it's good that you're, hold on, it's good that your mom is helping you, Grayson, but I really want you to be in charge of your papers, okay? You need to do it without your mom. Can you do that?
Okay.
This stuff should be in your front pocket. Okay, the checklist, you're gonna get one of these with every story. This is how I grade your homework. This is what I'm looking for when I grade your homework. Let's go through it again. Look at the boxes under structure. This is where I'm at the very top of the list here. And the first thing is your name and date in the upper left-hand corner. It's really important on everything you do to put your name and the date on the left side, which is this side of your paper. And then double spaced. Most of you double spaced, so you did great with that. Some of you are still forgetting that part, so make sure you leave blank lines, or if you're typing, you can set it to double space on the computer, okay?
Yes.
Then the title centered. Now for camels, we don't have a title yet because we have to wait until we're done with the whole report, right? Because the title rule says it title centered and repeats 1 to 3 keywords from final sentence. That's when you're all the way done, right? You have to look at that last sentence. So you shouldn't have a title yet for your camels paper because we have one more paragraph to write. And then that next box, the 4th box, we're going to ignore that one because you don't turn it into me in class. You turn it in on the computer. But here's the part I really want you to look at. Everybody point to where it says style on your checklist. So you should have your checklist in front of you. And you should be pointing to the word style. Okay.
Oh, my checklist.
Thought you had it, but
Oh, I think I see it.
is that it? Okay.
Yeah.
Point to the word style. What do you guys see? What do you see right underneath style? What does it say there?
Oh.
Above, right, actually in dark above that, what does it say? Dress ups. So you guys see where it says dress ups? And then what does it say in parentheses?
Line 1.
underline one of each. Now you can have more than one, but you only need to underline one, right? Of each. And then what are we underlining? Who can tell me what we're supposed to underline? Who or which for the who and which clause, and what else, Rylan? ly adverb. So you should have 2 words underlined. I want everybody to look at your paragraph that you wrote about camels. Get out your paragraph about camels. You listen. Get out your paragraph about camels. Put it on your table. Oh, because you typed it, huh? You don't have what? Oh, okay. It might be because you typed it on the computer and maybe you didn't print it. Is that what you mean? Yeah, that's okay. Then don't worry about it because I think I saw yours was good with the underlining, so you're okay. I'm basically talking to the ones that forgot to underline. But in your paragraph, if you have it, look at it. Do you see an ly adverb underlined? Give me a thumbs up if you have it underlined on your paragraph. You should have an ly adverb underlined. What's your ly adverb?
Roughly.
Roughly, what's yours?
Critically.
Say it again.
Critically.
Critically, good word, yes. And Rylan, what's your word?
Amazing.
Amazingly. How about yours, Eliana?
Likely.
Likely, good. Do you have one in yours?
Mainly.
Mainly, good. These are great ly words. If you don't have one underlined, find one to underline. And if you don't have, that's not an ly.
That's an IE. IES.
We know.
Maybe we need to think of a sentence that has an ly. Adverb. Critically endangered. Do you have that one? Oh, you can add to your sentence. That was a good one that Levi says. Only about 1,000 wild Bactrian remain, which means it is critically endangered. You can add that. Okay,
I
Grayson.
actually have 2 papers.
That's another which clause too, actually. So get your pen or your pencil. Which one are you writing with? Either one. And I want you to add there, which means they are critically endangered. I'm going to write it right here for you. Go ahead, Grayson, get out your pen or your pencil. Which means they are,
I didn't write mine yet.
if you don't have one, this would work at the end of your last sentence. Endangered. So you have other words here, right? And you're going to add to that sentence. Who said they don't have one yet?
I didn't write my pen on this word this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you were supposed to write the first paragraph, but you can write it this week, okay, Hallie? It's okay. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's okay. You can write it this week. So if you don't have an ly adverb yet, Levi is suggesting we use that one, which I really like.
I have 2.
You have 2 of them? Good. What's your other one?
Roughly and finishing.
Roughly and critically. Nice. Let me check something really quick here. Did I spell it right? Yeah. Just want to make sure I spelled it right. I did. Okay. Critically. Can you explain what critically endangered means? I know we talked about it last week, but Hallie, what does it mean?
Super endangered.
Super endangered. What does it mean? So endangered, what does endangered mean again?
It means like, I'm gonna go extinct.
They're about to go extinct. Good way to put that. Yes. So critically means like bad, right? Super endangered, like bad, like they're almost gone. Good. Thank you. Now I want you to look for a who or which in your paragraph and give me a thumbs up if you remember to underline who or which. Good. Read your sentence that has who or which in it.
The second species is the matching camel, which has 2 humps on its back.
Perfect. I like it. Who else has a who or which clause? Go ahead, read yours.
So mine, there are only 1,000 left, which means they're critically endangered.
Good, nice. And that's what we had here too. So guess what, Grayson? You have which too. You can underline which here. And then Brady?
One species is the Arabian dromedary, which has 1 hump.
Nice, I like it. Let's hear yours.
There are only 1,000 who are left. Who?
Oh, that's okay. I would say which, because we're talking about animals. So just draw a line through it and put which on top of that, and then you can underline it. That's okay, that was a good sentence, though. Usually we use who when we're talking about a person. So since we're talking about camels that are just being camels, they're not talking or anything like people, then we're gonna use which. Yes, do you have another one?
No, I have an LY adverb, which is likely. And
Oh,
I was
good.
just wondering if I could read my camels one.
You know what? I'm gonna wait till we're all done with the report, and next week I'm gonna let you guys read both paragraphs, okay?
Yeah.
So today,
Stories?
we're adding 2 camels, so we're not starting a new story today, we're adding to it, because remember, this is 2 paragraphs,
Oh,
right?
yeah, I finished my 2 paragraphs already.
I saw that, and I put a note on your Google Classroom that you need to fix a few things, so you'll need to fix it for next week, okay? But look at my notes on there, because I made some notes for you. You went ahead, and we haven't done the keyword outline yet. So
I
you
got
went too
2.
fast. You got to slow it down a little bit, okay?
I got 2. All who
You can look at my notes and see what I put there. But all right, you guys, let's look at
I got
next on my
2.
notes here.
Who?
Look at the camels
Which?
article right here. We did the first paragraph. Today we're going to focus on the second paragraph. So you need this and your keyword outline. Where's all your stuff? Okay. You should have your paragraph, your outline, everything should be out right now.
So was there 9 sentences we were supposed to do?
Good question. There are 10 sentences. That's a really good question because I wanted you.
On the first one?
Yes, on the first one. So I'm going to show you something. That's a good question. Thank you, Jace, because some of you, this is your keyword outline. Stop, Grayson, stop. This is your keyword outline from Roman numeral 1. It's a big one, right? This right here next to Roman numeral 1, it should say something like 3 and types. Is that what you have?
3 types camels.
And camels. That should be your first sentence of your paragraph.
Oh, it's just
And this is a paragraph symbol that means paragraph, okay? But this Roman numeral, hold on, is your first sentence of your paragraph. Some of you started here with this number 1. That's actually going to be your second sentence, even though it says 1 here. Because what we're focusing on is the Roman numerals. That's your topic sentence. That's the first sentence of your paragraph. Yes, did you have a question?
yeah. If we're just using Roman numerals just to use them for 1, then what's the purpose of Roman numerals?
Because we're going to use a Roman numeral 2 today. That's why you went too fast on your assignment, because you got ahead of yourself. So on your keyword outline, and I think we already set it up. I see it on Levi's there. You should have a skip space here, and then we have Roman numeral 2. Do you guys have that on your paper?
Yes.
Good. And then you should have, again, 1 through 9, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this is the second paragraph. That's what we're going to focus on today. Okay, but see, you went ahead. Oh, you mean you did for your keyword outline?
Well, I think I got all confused, so I didn't do my paragraph, and I just did my keyword outline.
Okay, well, you can work on your first paragraph while we work on the keyword outline, since you're done with that part. How about you do that and get out a clean paper and start working on your paragraph? So make sure you guys read the Google Classroom instructions, because that tells you exactly what I want you to do for homework. Okay, then you won't be confused on that. Do you know what I mean by that? Like the instructions? I put like number 1, finish your keyword outline, blah, 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 blah. Number 2, I'll tell you what to do. Okay, did you have a question, Bailey?
Oh, yeah. I can't find my keyword, my keyword outline,
Okay.
so I made one for the second.
Oh, okay. That's okay. Let's see. You couldn't find it.
I don't see how I have.
I have a question.
Okay, that's okay. You can use that. That'll work. That'll work. Another question?
Yes.
Yes.
It's more about the Roman numeral. Why not just use 1 for Roman numeral 1 and one again for the Roman numeral two.
Well, that would make sense. It'd be 1 and 1, but we want to make sure we're keeping track of how many paragraphs, because eventually you guys are going to be writing 5 paragraphs.
No.
Somebody's happy about that over here. That's good. So you will need to have 5 Roman numerals. This helps keep your notes and ideas organized. Okay, Eliana? So this way we know this is all for the first paragraph and this is all for the second paragraph. We're only doing 2 paragraphs right now, but it's going to get longer. So we need to get used to labeling each paragraph with a Roman numeral. All right, so now that you have your keyword outline in front of you, we're going to look at the second paragraph.
I woke up at 6.
And I'm gonna reread it really quick for you, Brady.
I have a question.
Yeah.
In the second paragraph, what does millennium mean?
Ooh, good question. Millennia. Do you know what that means?
That's what I tried.
What does it mean?
It means, 1,000.
More than that. Do you hear the beginning?
Oh, million.
There you go, a million, because I hear mill, like the beginning in million. That's a long time, so it means a million years.
Why not just put a million? Millennia
It's a good word.
A millipede is like a centipede, but it has a.
Millipede, yeah, millipede, you're right. So
Oh.
MILL stands for million.
I thought that
That's right.
millennium meant like a sickness or something.
Oh.
Because it sounded
It sounds like malaria. That is a sickness. Yeah. So millennia is a million years, a long time. Okay. So it says, and some people don't believe that the earth has been around that long because the Bible says differently, right? I just want to make sure. Yeah. I just want to make sure that's clear that if you believe in the Bible and I believe in the Bible, the earth hasn't been around that long. But if you look at other historical documents like this, some people believe it has been.
Yeah, I think
Mother Nature made the animals, not us.
Okay, well, some people believe that, but I believe God created everything. All right, so I'm going to start here where it says humans. Humans have used camels for millennia. They have mainly been trained as pack animals, but also for racing and warfare. Do you know what pack animals means? Yes.
Like they stay together and like they help each other out. Like
Yes, the wolves are in packs, that's true, but there's another definition for it. Kind of like a backpack.
I was thinking like.
You're right.
Your stuff.
Like
They carry stuff. That's right. So they carried all their supplies.
backpack
And maybe
animals.
even their ammunition and
Backpack.
their guns and stuff. Do you have the
Backpack.
paragraph?
Yes.
You should be looking at this.
Oh,
It should be in the front pocket. There you go. You got it. All right, and then warfare. Do you guys know what warfare is?
Yes.
Yes, Brady? A war. Wartime, basically, is warfare. That's what they use.
Warfare, war or competition.
So they helped carry their supplies during war. That's what that means. Okay, Grayson? They can be taught to pull plows and carts. Camel milk is highly nutritious. In parts of Africa, camel urine is thought to be medicinal. We talked about that last week, right?
Medicine.
Do you guys know what urine is?
Urine is pee.
Why do people use deer urine?
I don't know about
for
that.
hunting? I know they use
But
it for-
medicinal, what does medicinal mean again? Eliana?
Medicinal means medicine.
Like
And I'll
medicine.
tell you something.
Hold on, don't tell me right now. We're gonna keep it. Shh. I
Okay.
need you to rein it in. Okay, thank you. Camel milk is highly nutritious. In parts of Africa, camel urine is thought to be medicinal. In many Middle Eastern countries, camel meat is served at feasts. Nomads, who are nomads again? Who are nomads?
Nomads can never stop traveling.
Never stop traveling. Is that what you were gonna say?
I was gonna say cars.
No, nomads are like, they don't have a home, right? They're just always walking around, traveling places. In Northern Africa, may drink camel blood mixed with camel milk to sustain them on long desert journeys. I know, it's gross. But if you're gonna die, that will stop you from dying. So they got desperate out there, right? Please take that out of your mouth. So the camel blood has actually minerals and vitamins that your body needs, not that you should go out and do that. But if you're in the middle of the desert and you have nothing else, that will help you survive, right? It has iron and it has protein. And mixed with the milk, it probably tasted a little bit better, but still it's disgusting, right? We would never want to drink that. But that's how they survived. Because remember, they didn't have any refrigerators
Something
to
very
keep
gross.
things fresh, right? So they had to make the best out of what they had, okay? So that's why they did that. Okay. Camel hair is light and strong, thus it is useful for clothes, blankets, tents, and rugs. In Arab cultures, the camel symbolizes endurance and patience. What about endurance? What does that mean? Endurance. You guys know what that means? Brady?
Sure.
Pretty close. If you think about
Power.
running, kind of, but if you think about running in a really long race, like if you ever watch the Olympics and they have the running races, you know, where they're actually running for a long time. And
Race.
if you've ever done that, your body gets tired. Your muscles start to hurt a little bit. Maybe you get cramps in your legs or your stomach as you're running and you just don't feel very good, but you have to make it to the finish line. Endurance is that. It's keeping going no matter how you feel, right? You're tired, you're sweating, you've got cramps in your legs and your stomach, and you're just going to keep going. You don't stop. Okay. So the camel is a symbol of endurance for these people in the Arab cultures.
At
Yes.
baseball, we have to run 7 laps around the field every practice.
That's a lot, huh? And probably by the time you're on like 6.5, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die, you know, and you don't feel good, right? But you know your coach is going, get to the end, you're almost there, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna hang on to this for you because we're not working on that one. So that's the paragraph. Now get out your keyword outline, Grayson. And we're gonna look at the first sentence of the second paragraph, and it says, humans have used camels for millennia. What words can we use from that sentence in our keyword outline? You did? Your number 2? What did you put for Roman numeral 2?
Humans used, camels for millennia.
Okay, so what 3 words?
Humans used millennia.
Okay, humans use millennia. Did you draw a picture of a camel
Oh, yeah.
on there?
No, I did what
Or
we
a
did for
C?
the fox and the stork.
Oh, with the C? Okay, perfect. Yes. Did you have a different one? So we can
I
put,
made a camel.
hold on. Humans, let's put that. Humans, this is for Roman numeral 2, used, I like that idea, Camden, to put a C for camel. Millennia. I think it has 2 L's. Yes, it does. M-I-L. Sorry, I spelled that wrong. N-N-I-A. All right, so you should have this for Roman numeral 2. Humans used C for camels, millennia.
I already got that on the first one.
Let me see. Yeah, you added that sentence, but where's your keyword outline actually?
I'm this one. I forgot that.
Oh,
I forgot that.
that's okay. Oh, yeah, okay, so you're fixing it. So right here, just put a Roman numeral 2 by that one. You don't have to erase the whole thing. Oh, I see, yeah, you went too far.
Something we're gonna do, all these social now.
Well, you wrote the paragraph already for that, so you did that. Let me see what you got here. Millennia, okay, so this one's right, so go ahead and erase that. And just go ahead and copy what we have here. Humans, comma, used, be, millennia. Here, you can use your big eraser since you don't have a lot to erase, or not.
Yeah.
And then write your number 1. Actually, it should be on that side in a little bit, right there. So that should be 1. And then 2. Not for the keyword outline.
All right.
You do spaces when you write your paragraphs.
How
That's a
many
good question.
options?
1 through 9. So you're just gonna
Alright.
copy that. So next to Roman numeral 2, after you finish writing that, you can write those words. The second sentence, they have mainly been trained as pack animals, but also for racing and warfare. There's a lot in that sentence. What do you think, Eliana?
I did mainly trained racing.
Mainly trained racing, okay, what did you have?
I put mainly pack, I think mainly pack warfare.
Mainly pack warfare, that's a good one too. I like mainly because that's your ly adverb, right? You already got it. Did you have another one?
Are we doing all of these words together?
So we're doing just the keywords, 3 keywords, pack. And then what was the third one?
Warfare.
Oh yeah, warfare. And so, what's your question? We're only writing down 3 words for each one of these. Is that what you're asking?
I meant like, are we gonna do it in this class till 9?
We're gonna try. We'll see if we have enough
Alright.
time. Yeah, and then you'll do the paragraph at home. So you're on number 1 now, mainly pack warfare. And by the way, if you have something different, that's okay. Do you have something different back there, Ava? On number 1? You have the same thing? Okay. Jace, did you have a question?
I accidentally put the other one in number 1.
Oh.
This one and then.
Yeah, and draw an arrow, you know what I mean, like this, to help you remember to switch those two. Okay? All right.
Yours.
Make sure that when you go to write your paragraph, though, you start with Roman numeral 2. That's the first sentence of the second paragraph.
Have you fixed the clock?
I fixed it. Yes, I did. So it's good.
I was wondering if that was the right.
Yes, that is the right time. I brought a battery today, so we're good. All right. Now, if you have a different way that you want to write this, you can do it your own way, okay? I'm just going to make a list here, and you can either copy this one or do your own. So the next sentence says, notice that we're not really underlining and circling anymore, but if that helps you, you can continue doing that on this page. That helps you, okay? So we're on the sentence that says, they can be taught to pull plows and carts. What can we put for that?
Or you could put, hot, full, flat, or draw a little card.
Okay, that's a good one. Anybody else have any other ideas?
Hot pull cards.
Taught pull carts. Okay, good. So you can leave out plows if you want and put carts. So camels can be taught, right? So I'm going to put a C first for camels. Taught, pull, and then we could put plows. And then I like the idea of trying to draw a cart. It's a little hard to draw a cart, but it's kind of like a little wagon looking thing. That's how I drew mine. As long as you know what it is, that's all that matters.
Pull carts.
Taught pull carts, that's fine too.
I just did.
And I put a C so I remember we're talking about the camels can be taught, okay?
I just put, full flower in it.
Pull plows and carts, okay. And you can put a C for camels unless you remember that. It's for you. These notes are your notes to help you when you go to write the paragraph. I like that you guys are already ahead of me on this and you're already thinking, but that's good. You're gonna have to probably fix your second paragraph though to match what we have here in our outline, okay? We'll just check that. All right, the next sentence is, camel milk is highly nutritious. What can we write in our outline for that one? Somebody new. Yes, Jace.
C. Okay, well,
Okay.
milk, nutrition.
You can have one more word in there too, actually.
And
There's an ly in there. Right before nutritious, do you see it?
highly.
Highly. Is that what you were gonna say, Levi? Yeah. Highly.
Milk,
Okay, and nutritious. That right, Lynn? Sea milk, highly nutritious. And if it helps you to still circle those words on your paper, you can do that. Now, you guys are getting really good at this. Oh, did I spell it wrong? Uh-oh. Thank you. My spelling sometimes is not good, so I need your help. I know I'm the teacher, but still, spelling is not easy for me still. So thank you, Levi. It's okay. So if you struggle with spelling, don't let that stop you because you can still go through college and everything and still make it. All right. The next sentence, in parts of Africa, camel urine is thought to be medicinal. What can we put for that one?
Oh.
Let me hear Grayson. I see your hand back there.
Yeah.
I'm on this one. Look at your paper. It's right here. Camel urine is thought to be medicinal.
Camel.
Oh, wait, in parts of Africa. I forgot that part.
Wait, urine.
Urine,
Medicinal.
medicinal,
And camel.
and camel. I forgot that it starts with Africa. We probably need to have Africa. What do you
Maybe I
think?
could put Africa and then just put the C and then urine and medicinal.
Okay, Africa, sea,
Okay, is this 3?
urine. This is number 4.
Oh.
Medicinal. Medicinal. Spell that right? I think I did. Medicinal. Yeah, okay. You got it. I see it. It's good.
Wait, do you think people not ever camels pee that humans just putting a bucket under it?
Not always. This is only in Africa and when they're on long journeys. By the way, You see this right here? This is Africa. Can you guys see the map right here? This continent right here is Africa. And you see the light tan color right here is all along the top. It's kind of green down here. This is called the Sahara Desert. Yes. And this is where they travel
Yeah, that
a
goes down.
long time. And there's no trees, there's no water, there's no buildings, there's nothing out there. It's like blank for miles, miles, miles. Yes. Yes. So when they're in the middle of that, days into it and they're hungry, or they get sick, someone thought, hey, maybe the camel pee can help us. Somebody thought that somewhere. And they tried it and somehow it worked. And I don't know what that means. I don't know if they drank it or if they just put it on their skin or what. I'm not sure how they used it. But I know they use it for medicine somehow, and that actually helped them on that long journey. I don't know. I don't think it was sunscreen, but all right, I'm gonna keep going here. Where are we? Let's see. I'm in the next part. In many Middle Eastern countries, camel meat is served at feasts. How about Bailey?
Oh.
What can we do for that one? Let me hear Bailey on that one. It's in many Middle Eastern countries, camel meat is served at feasts. In many Middle Eastern countries. Camel meat is served at feasts.
Okay, how should we do that?
She's thinking about it. It's Bailey. She's looking at it. You got it? Yeah. Meat served
And something from Middle East.
I wonder if we could do, for Middle East, could we do mid, like a capital I, mid, and then an E for East? If you saw that, would you know that means Middle East?
I just did.
Yeah, okay, mid E, camel, meat, so we'll put C meat. I like your idea, Bailey. Served, but I do think we need feasts. I think that was one word you didn't say. So mid E, C, meat, served, feasts. You guys are close. We're almost there. Next sentence, I'm gonna have, okay, Brady can do the next one. Nomads in northern Africa may drink camel blood mixed with camel milk to sustain them on long desert journeys. That's a big sentence. Oh my goodness.
Blood and
Let me hear what Brady's ideas.
Nomads,
Okay, nomads.
blood,
Okay,
and sustain.
nomads, blood, sustain. That might work. Anybody else have ideas? I wonder if we need Northern Africa. Can we put,
But if we have Africa in already, then why do we need Northern Africa?
because we just talked about Middle East, but what if we did N and then A, we could circle here and circle that Africa, the A there, so we know that means Africa, not America, because you want to make sure you remember it's Northern Africa. And then C, wait, what are we talking about here? Blood.
She forgot what we were expecting.
I did. C, blood, milk. And then you said sustain. I really like that word sustain. And then I'm just going to draw a long arrow to represent long journeys. Can we remember that? If we say Northern Africa, camel blood, milk. Oh, let's put plus milk. Because they mixed it together, right? Blood plus milk, sustain, and then long journeys. Like I can even draw a little guy right here
Riding a camel.
on a long journey. I don't know how to do that.
Let's go.
So we have NA is going to be Northern Africa. Okay, Delilah. So A we circled just like that one. So we can remember what that stands for. And then C, blood plus milk, sustain, long. Good.
There we go.
Ava, how about the next one? It's a short one. Camel hair is light and strong. That's a pretty easy one, huh?
Strong
Camel light and strong? Or
or hair light?
yeah, let's do C, hair. I think we do need hair.
What did I do?
Light, is that what you guys have? Good.
Hair, light, and strong.
Good. We're on the same page then. That's good.
I did useful. I drew a shirt and pants, blanket, and then I drew a tent and I wrote them.
Oh, for the next one? Useful. Okay, tell us what you have.
Useful, and I drew a shirt.
A
and then
shirt.
Blanket, and then I drew a tent, and then I did rugs.
Here's my shirt.
That only two.
Blankets.
Oh, and never mind.
Tents and rugs. I think I can draw a little tent, maybe. Tent and rugs. So I used useful blankets, rugs, but then I drew a shirt and a tent. Is that how you did it, pretty much? Okay, good. You see that okay? I had to kind of scrunch my words. I'm running out of room here. You guys are good. You're already working ahead on the next one. That's good. So you know how to do this now. And then the very last sentence, in Arab cultures, the camel symbolizes endurance and patience. How are we going to do that one? In Arab cultures, the camel symbolizes endurance and patience. Yes,
I
Howard.
did a big capital A and a capital C, and I know it symbolizes endurance and peace. Patience.
Endurance, patience. Okay, but the A might we might think Africa. How are we going to remember it's Arab?
You
An
could
idea?
draw AR.
AR.
That's what I would say. ER.
AR
ER.
symbolizes. So she's saying AR. Did we write Arab anywhere else that we could circle?
No.
I don't think we did. So AR, I'm still going to circle it. You could put a little note to the side. AR equals Arab, if that helps you. And then you had C. symbolizes, that's a good word. Do you know what symbolizes means?
Like, shows.
Yeah, like what does our flag symbolize?
The,
Let me hear Brady, hold on. Let me
the
hear
eagle,
Brady.
the eagle.
It symbolizes America, but what else does it symbolize about America, maybe?
The 50 states.
Yes, the 50
Eagle.
states.
And how McDonald's symbolize chicken nuggets.
Okay, the golden arches,
Yeah.
that symbolizes McDonald's, which has chicken nuggets, yes.
The
Grayson,
American flag symbols the eagle.
what does the eagle symbolize?
America. Peace. The bald eagle. Peace and America.
It actually symbolizes freedom. Bald eagle does.
That's the same thing.
Okay, I'm trying to write endurance here and trying to talk and write at the same time. Squeeze this in here. Endurance
Stop. Stop. I'm serious.
and patience. Got it? ARC symbolizes endurance, patience. Thumbs up when you got that. You got that, Grayson? Where are you writing it, by the way, down here? How come you crossed all that out?
I didn't know it.
Oh, okay. So don't cross it out next time, okay?
Is that an
Oh, I know what you did. You did the same thing
Right by the D, is that an I? Or
that,
is
Jace did.
that,
Grayson,
one
this
appearance?
was supposed to be next to the Roman numeral 2, and that one is supposed to be on number 2. So you have everything shifted down, does that make sense? So really it should be R A C girls. No, I like you, that's you, stop, please stop. Okay? So you really should have it like this. Did your pen even work?
Oh.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you're missing some things. Great, then you need to fix this. Stop messing with your hat. Check mine. So that should be Roman numeral 2. Humans use millennia. You got that? 1. Mainly past warfare. Now you're missing 6 and 8 and 9. So you got to figure out what's missing here. So look at mine.
6, 8, and 9.
Check number 2.
Okay.
Tot pole plows, you got that. Number 3, milk. Wait, what does this say? Milk what?
Milk.
Highly nutritious?
Nutrition.
4 should say Africa, urine medicinal.
Africa.
Got it, urine medicinal. 5 should say Middle East, eat feast. Then number 6, you're missing this one right here, number 6. So write that in. And then 7. So you accidentally wrote, so you're missing these right here. Go ahead and make sure to write those in.
Hey,
All right.
Notice number 7, the seed and hair, kind of making it look like hair.
Notice you guys have mainly, I want you to underline it actually in your keyword outline so you can remember to underline that in your second paragraph.
It looks like hair.
Who can think of a place for a who, which clause using some of these facts that we wrote down? Hold on, raise your hand if you have an idea. Everybody look and think, where can we put a who, which clause in here? Eliana has an idea,
So
go ahead.
camel hair, which is light and strong.
Is, you gotta keep giving more information, which is light and strong.
It is useful for blankets, tents, rugs, and shirts.
That's a good one. Did you guys hear that? Right here. I'm just gonna put a little, and you can write this in if you want to use that for your paragraph. Camel hair is light and strong, which is useful in making shirts, blankets. You can combine those into one sentence. That's okay with me. Using that word which does combine sentences. That's okay. Any other areas you can think of a which clause here? Where else could we put a which clause? We're gonna use which because we're not talking about people necessarily.
We could do like who used one.
Oh, you could use who.
Maybe
Okay.
Attack and warfare, which are taught to pull plows and
You're close. But it's not the warfare that are taught to pull plows, so you would have to figure out how to fit in camels. You could combine these two and say something like, camels were taught to pull plows and carts, which was used in warfare maybe, or something like that. Any other ideas on where we could put a who or which? What else?
Okay, so in North Africa, camel blood and milk. Oh wait, Northern Africa, camel blood, and let me think.
Okay, think about, I think I know where you're going with that. That'll work.
How about Northern Africa?
In Northern Africa,
In Northern Africa, which camel blood and milk was stained for long journeys.
you're getting close. How about in Northern Africa, people used camel blood and milk,
Which just
or people drank camel blood and milk, which sustained them on long journeys. That would work. Did you guys hear that one? You could use it there. When you write those who, which clauses, you're only going to underline the word who or which, not the whole clause. Just the words either who or which. All right, now the only other thing on your checklist is your title. So when you get down to this very, 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 very last sentence, you're gonna think of a new title with the title rule
I already had mine.
and put your title. Make sure that 1 to 3 of those words are in your sentence though.
Camels
Okay.
show patience.
Okay. So, and make sure that you fix that second paragraph to match this, okay? You're gonna have to write it on a new piece of paper. But the rest of you, you're gonna keep going. So after your first paragraph, you're gonna keep going on the same paper. Does that make sense? So when you turn it in next week, it'll be 2 paragraphs total. The 1 paragraph you already did, and you're gonna add a second paragraph and turn that
do
in.
I write on the other side or do I do?
It's up to you. You can, if you are okay writing on the back, that's okay with me, but some people don't like writing on the back because it comes through sometimes. So you can use a new page. That's okay too. Good question though. Any other questions about homework? This all needs to go in your front pocket so that you know where it's at for your homework. So go ahead and put it in your front pocket and you're gonna hang out just for a minute, sweetie, okay? So just leave your stuff right there. So go ahead and put it in your front pocket and then I will see you next week.